All right, we're back with another Pick'em video. It is Tuesday, November 18th in the NBA. We got some games going on, and I got some plays that I'm liking for today. So that's what we're going to share with you guys in this one. Before we get into that, I do always go over the recap of yesterday's video picks, so we will do that first, and then we'll start talking about the plays that I like for today. So if that sounds cool, go ahead and leave the video a like. If this video gets to 150 likes, I will add a pinned play or a pinned comment down below with an extra play in it. Comment something down below yourself because I like reading all those comments, and then subscribe if you are new. All those good things help YouTube push this video out a little bit more. So let's hop into the recap, and then we'll start talking about the plays for today. So jumping into the recap, we talked about 5 plays yesterday. We hit 3 of them and did end up losing 2 of them. So we went up 0.6 units on the day, which we like to see a winning day here. I thought it was going to be a better day just because I saw Matas Buzelis 9 points in that first quarter, 11 points at halftime, and then just pretty much disappeared. Ended with 13 points on the night. The volume was there. Same with Jordan Clarkson, but he was kind of the opposite. His volume wasn't very good at the beginning of the game. Ends with 13 shots or maybe even 15 shots. So I didn't mind the volume on the play. He just didn't get to the free throw line like he did in the game before. I think he had like 10 free throws in the previous matchup, 0 free throws in this one. So Jordan Clarkson ends with 14 points. Buzelis ends with 13 points. But the other ones were good reads. LaMelo was at 19.5 the entire day, so that line did not move. If you got it at 20 plus, you cashed out right there. Rudy Gobert, over his points and rebounds line, he ended with like 25 or something. So he had a great matchup. We knew that, even though the chart didn't look great. We knew he was going to be able to battle down low and get some easy buckets. And then Derek Queen under his 24.5 PRA. This was a blowout. That's kind of the read pretty much anytime the Thunder play, but especially against the Pelicans. And the time in the court was okay for him, but he had a horrible matchup as well. He stayed under. I think he had like 20 PRA. So 3-2 day. We love to see that in the green. Again, if you're new around here, I do track every single play for the entire season. Up 3.81 units on the season. Again, only straight bets being tracked on the YouTube video picks. If you go to the median of what we've been attacking so far in this season, it's going to be a minus 112, which has an applied probability of about 52.7 or 8%. And we are 67 and 60 on the year. So we're right around where our applied odds should be. So we are good to be profitable, which we love to see, but it's also dealt with the beginning of the season. So I'm glad we're up 3.81 units, and I think it's just going to be a gradual stepping stone up. But if you want access to like the big money units and where I'm making most of my money, in this field, it's going to be in the Discord community. If you want access to all my plays, you can get in here. There's a link in the description down below. We did hit another 8x on Underdog yesterday. So if you want to check out Underdog, there's links in the description down below as well. They pretty much give you $95 free to start out with. Play 5, get 100 using code RichPicks. And the Discord's awesome. We have a lot of fun in here and not toxic. A lot of cool guys, other players that are in here, my seasoned chefs, they send their plays out too. And of course, you get access to all my plays. So check out the Discord, link in the description down below. That's where we make most of our units here. So hopping into Props Madness like we always do to start researching some of these plays. And we are going to start with the Spurs. We are going to start with Devin Vassell. And it's going to be an under here, minus 102 on the under 3.5 assists for Devin Vassell. Now let's talk about the injury news because everyone's going to be like, okay, Wemby's out. Dylan Harper's going to be out again. And Stephon Castle's going to be out for this game. Vassell's going to get a lot more usage, and he's probably going to be able to assist the ball a little bit more. Now, I think he could run into some assists, especially against this team that allows a lot of assists. They're going up against the Grizzlies. Great assist matchup for anyone. But Vassell has been a true scorer throughout his entire career. And with Wembanyama out and Stephon Castle out, his 2 #1 assist targets, by the way, for the entire season, 8 assists to Wembanyama, 4 assists to Stephon Castle. His 2 favorite assist targets, the guys that get easy ones for him, are out of this game. So Vassell going to be relied on as a scorer. His line's up to 17.5 as a scorer in this matchup, but he's not typically an assist machine. And you're going to see this game. I think this is why we are getting this line at a minus 102 on the under right now at 3.5. He had 7 assists last game against the Kings. No Wembanyama in that game. No Dylan Harper in that game. Castle did play in that game, but at the same time, he had 7 assists on 7 potential assists. That doesn't typically happen. If he's going to be falling into some of these assists, sure, that can happen. But typically, if you're looking at potential assists and assists, it's usually about half. So if he had 4 here, that would not surprise me at all. And again, he's just not an assist guy throughout his entire career. So I think this is going to be an outlier. I think that's why we're getting the price on this line. Because dating back to last year, he's not, first of all, he's just not getting over this line much at all. Even if you go the entire year, 28% of games, he's not going over this. How about we take Wembanyama out of the equation? Only over this in 17.2% of games without Wembanyama here. Now again, easier matchup to get some assists. He could fall into some. I don't think he gets 0 today. But at the same time, if those potential assists aren't falling, if people aren't hitting their shots, he's not going to be getting the assists. So there's not going to be a lot of opportunity for him to get the assists, even in an easier matchup, especially without Wembanyama, especially without Castle. And now De'Aaron Fox is going to be active in this game, and he's going to be handling the most of the playmaking abilities. So yes, great matchup on paper to get some assists. 48% of his assists come right at the rim, 21st in terms of allowing assists there. 19% of assists come from above the break threes, 23rd ranked in terms of allowing assists there. A lot of players by position are going over their assists, but at the same time, he's just not an assist guy, and he might fall into some, but I don't think it's going to be as likely for him to go over as it is to go under here. So no Embiid, no Castle, harder for him to get assists to these other guys. If De'Aaron Fox going to be the main playmaker, Vassell going to be relied on as a scorer in this one, and I'm really liking this spot for him. So again, I think we're going to discount because of this 7 assist game last time, but I think that's also been a little bit inflated with only the 7 potential assists. He was just converting on a really high percentage. So minus 102, great price on this line at 3.5. I know it's not going to be everyone's favorite, but honestly one of my favorite plays for the day, and I wanted to start off with that one. And quickly before we move on from this, if you're worried about the minutes, again, I talked about the injuries in this one. He's going to get the time in the court, but he always gets the time in the court. Again, he's getting 37 minutes in a lot of these games. That's what we should see. Again, without Wembanyama last year, and just in general, he gets time in the court regardless. He's one of their main starters, one of their main guys, and even in the 30-plus minutes he's getting, he's not even getting the potential assists. You can see 3 potential assists, 3 potential assists, 4 potential assists, 6 potential assists, didn't get there. 2 potential assists. So it's just not there. The potential assists aren't going to be there. He's just not a passer at the end of the day. Again, anything can happen. He can fall into a decent amount of assists. They can convert every time he passes the ball. Someone scores. That happens sometimes, but much more likely outcome in my eyes is the under here, and we're getting, again, a great price. So loving this Vassell play to start us off. Hopping into our next play here, loving this one, Rui Hachimura over 11.5 points. Another one that just has very, very good value, plus 100 on the over here, over in 77% of games. But again, the main thing here, why is this line low? It's because we might get LeBron James back tonight. He's a questionable tag. Will he return? Potentially. If he returns, is this the end of the world for the Rui Hachimura line? Absolutely not. I think it might actually boost Rui Hachimura's line. Sure, LeBron might come in. Probably not going to play that much time anyway, 20 minutes maybe. And what does LeBron do well? Well, he passes the ball pretty dang well. And this is a great opportunity for guys that love spot-up opportunities. And that's Rui Hachimura's bread and butter. 50% of his shots coming off spot-ups. So you're telling me that LeBron James might come back and we're going to have LeBron, Luka, and Reeves potentially passing to a guy, Rui Hachimura, who is perfect in spot-up in a very good spot-up opportunity. I think LeBron coming back should actually increase Rui Hachimura's line potentially. But in reality, this is a great line, 11.5 plus 100 play. Great value. If LeBron doesn't play, he's over this in 77% of games. Textbook matchup for him. Again, not even just the transition, or not even just the spot up. We got transition here. We got free throws. Great matchup for him to score some points. And he's been getting over this. Not even just creeping over, crushing this line a lot of these. And the floor is very, very high too. 8-9 points is his floor on an 11.5 line where he's been doing very, very well. So loving Rui in this spot. Again, you're going to have Luka. You're going to have LeBron. You're going to have Reeves potentially passing to this guy. LeBron coming back. Does it cut into his minutes a little bit? Potentially. He's been getting a lot of time in the court, but I don't think it cuts in too much. He's projected for 30-something minutes today anyway, with LeBron coming back. Potentially again, Rui, 33 projected minutes. Even if LeBron comes back, but his projected minutes is around 16. That makes sense to me. He's an older guy. He's coming out back and playing against the Jazz. That's if, again, he plays. So loving this spot for a guy like Rui. This is a textbook matchup. That's a great data point to look at. And again, with LeBron coming back, dime up your guy, Rui. They got some great chemistry already. He played these guys 3 times last year, went over in every single game, including 20-plus games. And this might be a ladder opportunity up to 15-plus for Rui in this one. Next thing I'd point to is games he played with LeBron and Luka last year, because there was a few of them. Played with LeBron and Luka a few times, over in 60% of those games. If you want to just look at regular season, over in 67% of those games. So he's definitely got the capabilities, just got to knock down his shots, and I think he's going to get a lot of them open today. So give me Rui to knock down some shots, get some open ones from some of the best passers in the entire league. If LeBron doesn't play, we've already seen this movie before, 70% of games, 77% of games he's going over. So loving the spot either way. LeBron play, LeBron don't play. This is a good one regardless. And we only have 6 games on this slate right now, so there's injury news and things like that, and I hate to do this, just giving out 3 picks and 2 of them in the same game, but I'm liking Jock Landale here, 4.5 rebounds, plus 110 on BetMGM. Hit rate's at 78% so far this year. It's a tough matchup on paper. Second in rebounds allowed right now, the Spurs are, but at the same time, there's no Wembanyama, there's no Castle. 2 of their best rebounders are out of this game. We're going to get a Luke Cornett in there. We're going to get a Kelly Olynyk in there. There should be opportunity for Jock Landale to continue to get around his 20-minute mark, and I think he's going to be able to get some rebounds here if he's getting that time in the court. Again, projected for 20 minutes, so not the most in the world, but 18 to, let's say, 24 minutes, still over this in 71% of games. So plus money at plus 110. I think if we throw the dice at this, again, the matchup doesn't look great on paper, but they're losing 2 of their best rebounders on the team. So Jock Landale, come in there, grab some boards like you usually do in the time on the court. Again, floor is at 3, ceiling's around 6 right now in this touch time on the court. I just think there's more avenues for him to go up, grab some rebounds. 9 potentials, 11 potentials, 7 potentials, 12 potentials. The potentials are definitely there for him to grab some boards. So I'm probably going to roll the dice here, plus 110 value on a Jock Landale play. Get some minutes on the court. Again, rebounding is not as good as it was with those other guys on the court. So we're going to see a different kind of team out there. And there's no John Moran in this team. So I think he's going to come out there, get some time. 20 plus minutes would be great. And I think he can grab some boards in that time. So plus 110 value, I think this is a great payout. And then specifically focusing in on the rebound chances, you can see he's averaging, in this much time on the court, 18 to 24 minutes, he's averaging around 11 rebound chances. So even if he's just at 50%, he's going over this line. And that dates back to last year too, 18 to 24 minutes on the court, 13 rebound chances in those minutes, and over in 4 or 5 games. And he did have a game against the Spurs that he got over this. So Mike and Jock Landale, plus 110 value. This is one that jumped off the page for me. And I know it's in the same game. I know we got 2 plays in the same game right here, but I'm liking the spot for Jock. 4.5. Just need to grab 5 of them for us. So jumping in the recap, what we talked about in this one, we had an assist line, a points line, and a rebounds line. So we got Devin Vassell under his 3.5 assists. I just don't think the dude is a passer. He just hasn't been a passer his entire career. I know there's injuries, but he might fall into some, but I don't know if he's going to fall into 4 assists. The potential's not there. So just score some points and don't worry about passing the ball. Vassell. Rui Hachimura to score some points with LeBron coming back, potentially, or not. We don't know what's going to happen there, but even if he does, that's just more elite passers to get him involved in a perfect spot-up opportunity for him. So 11.5 for plus 100. We also tacked in the 14.5, so 15 plus points, plus 230 on FanDuel. Through a quarter unit of that. And then Jock Landale over his 4.5 rebounds, plus 110 value. Really good value plays on this one, all round plus money on here. 3.25 units on the slate so far that I've got down. And again, apologize that there's 6 games and I attacked 1 game twice, but that's where I'm just seeing the value right now. So that will do it for this one. If you guys like the video, again, go ahead and leave it a like, subscribe if you're new, comment something down below. All those good things do help YouTube push it out a little bit more. We continue to cook in the Discord community. I didn't actually get the Pickett account today, but these are the past few days. 81 units. We went up like 7 units yesterday as well, so we're almost at that 90 mark on November. October was great as well. You can see right here. We've just been killing it in the NBA season. You get access to all of my plays. This is my Discord community, and you also get access to our seasoned chefs. Opium went crazy in the Discord yesterday. He had hit like a bunch of plays. I know Pizza Poppy was sending out some winners, so we got some guys in here that know what they're doing as well. They're my seasoned chefs. You can go in there and tail those guys too. And it's, again, a really good community. I know a lot of people are really having fun with it, especially the new guys that don't really know what we're all about. We've been killing it. So definitely check out the Discord community. Link in the description down below. Literally $10 for your first month because I'm giving you guys 50% off. If you want to check out Props Madness, that was a tool I was using all throughout the video. They have a 25% off code in my link in the description down below. Lets them know that I sent you there. And then I'll shout out Underdog today just because we continue to cook on Underdog. We have literally been crushing them. Another 40% boost, which is they give out all the time, $192 to win. That was an 8x. Then we went crazy and hit 3 10-mans in a row. The ROI on this book has been crazy the past few days, so check out Underdog. There's a link in the description down below too. Again, play $5, get $100 into your account, code RICHPICKS. That'll be linked down below. So check out all the links. It does help me support the channel. And you can hear it in my voice. I'm a little down today. My voice is not coming through as it should be, but regardless, the plays are like they always are, and hopefully we have a winning day. So good luck with all your plays, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace out.